band.
Uh, do
So
the old half up, half down.
I've tried that too. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's a little messy, and I'm self-conscious psychopath. Anyways, welcome to Soup for My Family, folks.
No,
I hope you
man.
appreciate it. I hope you appreciate it. What we're doing, you and
I
me.
hope you appreciate it, what we're doing.
It's past your night. It's past your bedtime. It's past my bedtime.
Is it? It's not past mine.
Oh,
I'm
well, it's.
sorry I kept you up late, John Schreck.
I've been sitting here just waiting and waiting and waiting, and you've been keeping me waiting, and
Yeah.
that's kind of what I'm into. So it's
Yeah, but
perfect.
I've been out living, like my Twitter handle suggests.
John Holmes
John
lives
Holmes lives.
at John Holmes lives. You could even follow him at that if you
At John
wanted
Holmes
to.
lives. Though, this is a special update. I don't know if this is going to happen, but I took a Twitter poll the other day
I didn't see it.
and suggested, should I change my Twitter name to John Bidet Ramsey?
Oh,
A lot of people voted for it.
voted for it. Okay, I love it. Here's my problem. That John
Okay,
Holmes.
yeah, of course. Let me get canceled by the white man.
I'm coming for you, baby.
Yeah, dude.
That John Holmes lives handle is a hot commodity. So you got to store that
Yeah,
somehow so someone doesn't
I
sweep in
know,
and
right?
take it. Because I'm going to change mine to that if you don't. So
The
tarnish, tarnish
yeah,
the John Holmes lives name.
response, best response I've ever gotten to that Twitter handle is, let me see if I can show you this. That future science poster up there. You see it?
I see it.
You see it. Logan Lotzenheiser signed it and said, I can't wait for your Twitter name to be ironic.
Yeah.
John Holmes lives. That hurt. That still hurts. And I hang that on my wall. What does that say about me, John Shrek?
It says that some people show their love in strange ways to you or but then to others, it's completely normal. And that's okay if that's what you're going for. You know, if you're okay being a total fucking weirdo, that's great for you.
Dude, I am a fucking weirdo. Okay, you know this. You know this. I'm starting to write this joke. I haven't written it out yet, but the premise is just that.
So you haven't started writing it yet.
No, I mean I just have a premise about it.
Nice. Okay. Let's hear it.
All right. It's just the idea that I know I'm like a sociopath because I tell people I love them through threats, right? And I do that to my friends. I'm like you. I'm just like, I'm gonna murder you so hard one day. Often a lot of stabbings. I text threats to my friends about stabbing them. Can you imagine what my wife goes through? Holy
Mm.
shit.
Yeah, it's not so much the threats of violence that unsettle me, John. It's just
Oh
the
yeah.
microaggressions, you know.
Microaggressions just about being a dick to you.
Yeah, like when you said last week that people were asking like is Shrek doing okay? I'm like people are asking that and I should project more that I'm doing great on Instagram.
Yeah. No, people ask me, "Oh yeah, well, that took you out. That took you out." When
Took me
people are
out. No, no,
from
not in I'm just
from
providing an example of
road
one
comics
of
out of Kentucky are asking about you, yeah.
oh,
Yeah, there was nobody important asking about you if that helps or hurts. I don't know.
John, there's nobody in comedy that I interact with that's important. So what?
Yeah, fine.
It's not that's not true. Everybody is important, especially if you're listening to this. Or
Big ups
only
to our number one listener.
only if you're listening to this are you important. So sorry,
That's
not
true.
sorry.
That's very true. What did you have a topic of things? Because I had some topics of things.
Oh, I got zero topics, but let me come in with this topic. This is going to be for people, you know, if you're listening, you got to tune in on YouTube because I'm going to stop doing them soon. But you got
Oh
to look
no.
for this. For this one, you got to look. Our t-shirt? We got some solid t-shirts going on right now, John.
Dude, mood.
Mood, and that's who? That's Denzel Washington
Denzel Washington with a gun in his hand.
in the movie John Q.
I was gonna, yeah, John Q.
Wait, is that a Denzel Washington movie? John Q. Is that the name of the movie?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I
That's
think it
great.
is.
They were like
Where
they
he
came up
takes
with a
over.
movie. They came up with a movie called John Q. They're like, who could we get? Like this guy, he played someone called Malcolm X.
Let's
He's
get it.
he's got the
Go down
first
the.
first name last initial. Like he's got this. Let's see if he's available, and he was
My boy Malcolm.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm looking out the window. No, this is a very infamous picture of Malcolm X looking out the window with a rifle. And it says mood on it. I got this from melaninapparel.com.
Nice.
I fully respect Malcolm and what he was. But, dude, yeah, I wear this shirt with this mood. Just being like a paranoid dude. You know what I mean?
But ready, you know.
But ready, like ready to protect mine and what's safe to and what's important to me.
Yeah, and I don't think. I mean,
Paranoid people are gonna try and take me out.
I mean, he was probably paranoid, but I feel like that wasn't his overall vibe. Like he was, the feds wrapped, like they were all coming for him. So like, you know, I don't know if it's paranoid, if it's justified, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, his paranoia was justified. I'm just too high.
That's the kind of paranoia that I face every day in my life. Today's Sunday, yesterday was Saturday, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be, someone's mad at me for something. I'm supposed to be somewhere doing something. It's like, no, you're good, man. You don't have to be doing or be anywhere. Just relax. What's wrong with you? No one's even thinking of you, pal. Calm down.
Yeah, I'm just, dude. So you get the FOMO real bad, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Me too. But sometimes you got to sit down with your wife or significant other and just say, "Hey, there is nobody I'd rather threaten than you." You know?
If I was out, I wouldn't be able to do that, and that's why I'm glad that I'm home tonight.
No, I stayed home with Sarah the other night.
Yeah.
Just on a Friday night, I was like, "Yeah, there are tons of things I could go to tonight, but I just would rather spend it with you."
Yeah, we ended up doing that Friday, and then Paige came with me to a couple shows this week. Actually, she came with me last night though to an album recording. That was fun. His name is Joe Kelly. He's Atlanta based. I haven't even seen him around town, but he did Cam's show.
Yeah, I think I know the name Joe Kelly.
And then I think like Rena Calm posted about seeing him maybe at that same show.
Isn't he a Chicago guy?
I'm pretty sure he lives here. I'm pretty sure he's an Atlanta guy, okay. But he's moved around. Like his whole set was, he was referencing different places that he's lived, like Nashville and Chicago might have been one. He's from Michigan, so like outside of Detroit, I think.
Okay.
But our paths have never crossed, or at least not that I know of. But it went great. It was the venue is an old church. And they like had it in this little kind of like alcove, you know. It wasn't a huge crowd, probably like 40, 50 people there, including the comics. But it was like intimate, 40, 50. There weren't even that many. It was pretty intimate. But I think it's gonna sound great. It sounded great in the room, nice. So I have to imagine. Yeah, that was the shit. That was cool.
That's awesome.
And speaking of Paige, I'm wearing a Paige original. She did this. She
she dyed that.
She tie-dyed it. She Tyler Dylered it. That's what I'm calling tie-dye from now on. Tyler Dyler.
I love it. I'm going to start using that as well. Let's spread it.
Let's spread it around. Let's see where it gets bigger, Cincinnati or wherever I live.
You live in the spectacular future that is America, John Schreck.
Whoa. Yeah, that's wild.
You live in America where the communists have taken over.
What a relief, because this is a real nightmare.
Everyone has a living wage. Everyone has affordable housing.
Sounds awful.
Sounds like communism.
Yeah.
Gross.
No, thank you. I prefer this. I prefer 100,000 homeless on the streets of L.A.
I prefer my money in bags and my homeless starving.
Mm-hmm. Because if they didn't want to be homeless, why wouldn't they just get a house?
Exactly. Just buy a house, idiot.
There's tons of them. There's more empty houses than there are homeless people in this country. Get to work. Figure it out. What am I supposed to do it for you? I can't even figure out my
Fuck-
own life.
Fucking lazy millennials, dude. I was thinking about that term the other day, the lazy millennial, right?
Uh-huh.
That
You
they're
hear it a
so
lot?
what?
Do you personally hear it a lot?
I was just thinking about that term and how prevalent it was like 5, 6 years ago when it was just
Yeah.
all millennials. Just it's all fucking millennials just don't want to work. It's like, no, motherfucker, we don't. Not for this
It's
shit.
like
Wait,
and also, no, I don't want to work. Who wants to? Come
yeah,
on.
who
Get
wants to
real.
work?
We're
Come
coming
on,
up with robots so we don't have to. Like that's the entire goal, isn't it?
yeah.
I want a robot to chew for me. I don't even want to taste food. I just want it to go down.
Oh, I just want to shit food out. I don't even want to enjoy it.
Yeah, that's my favorite part anyways.
Yeah, just shit.
Why isn't there a version of like tasting when it's like leaving, you know? That's
Yeah,
enjoy
we
that would
should.
that would but that's like enjoyable, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't taste like shit.
Yeah, like it's not actually a tongue, but it's like the same idea, right? Cuz the concept of things tasting good because it's like cuz yeah, it's supposed to go into your body, right? Like that's why it tastes good to you. So when it's going out, it should also like the exit version of taste, you know? So that you know that what you're putting in your body is the
I
right
think you're
stuff. You're like, okay,
stumbling
that's
onto
good.
evolutionary genius, John Shrek.
I we're not going to
Start
be able to
evolving
invent.
that. You
We're
know
not going to
what?
be able to
Yes,
invent it.
that's we need to start evolving to taste our own shit
Yes, exactly.
without putting it in our mouth. We don't need to put it in our mouth anymore. Let's taste it from our buttholes.
You don't need to put you don't need to put the finger down and give it a little whiff. Nothing. None of that
No,
stuff.
no, no, no.
It's the sixth sense. We're going to do a new sixth sense, and it's not going to be seeing dead people.
Hell
Not even
no.
close. You're going to wish you were dead.
Yeah. You're gonna be like, why? This tastes horrible. Why am I
Can we turn
doing?
this off?
Can I
Can I
turn
get
this app
COVID?
off? No, you can't. You cannot turn that app off.
Maybe we used to have it, and then a virus like COVID came through, and it made everyone lost their sense of butt smell,
Yes, this guy asking the serious questions.
and now we
What
don't have
about
it.
what
None of
about
us has it.
the gay lesbian frog people?
Yeah,
Can they did they evolve from us or did we evolve from them?
I don't think we're related to them at all. That's why I
Oh,
find them
really?
so
The frog
attractive.
people?
Yeah.
I think
If
there's some genes crossed in there. I think there's
I
some Dr. Monroe shit.
I hope not, because if there are, then my kink is toast.
Uh-oh.
Not into it
Your
anymore.
king lizard people or frog people?
I mean
Or
I
just
could go
reptile
I could
people?
go with either. I do like the slimy skin
Uh-huh.
of the
Yeah, I know you do.
amphies amps. So they're both cold blooded, I think. So like that's not really
Yeah,
a
so am I,
deciding
but you
factor.
hate me.
John, you know that the word hate is not the one that I would use, but since you said it, sure, yes.
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh baby, John, I went to the record store yesterday.
Did you? What'd you get?
I got.
I went on record store day. What'd you get?
Oh, was yesterday record store day?
No,
Okay.
last week.
Oh, this is my least favorite one, but it'll be cool. I haven't listened to them yet.
Okay.
Got a Chris Christopherson. Jesus was a Capricorn. All right, why
Oh,
not?
Chris Christopherson, great actually. I love Chris Christopherson.
I feel like I've heard some of his tracks. My biggest affiliation with his name is Neil Hamburger bit, of which I don't remember, but he says Chris Christopherson because he references random musicians in his act, and I love it.
Yeah, dude. It's no, Chris Christopherson is beautiful.
But you know who else is beautiful, John?
Sinbad, of course. Women be
Sinbad.
shopping.
I
and they
ain't
be looking
lying.
and men be looking like zombies at the mall.
So this says it's an L. I don't know. It's a 12-inch. It's like a It's like a promotional disc. It costs
Yeah,
$3. I've never
$2.
seen $2. Is that what it says? No, it's 3. It's a 12
Oh, it's
inch, whatever that means. I don't think I've ever seen any of Sinbad's stand up, and this is going to be my first introduction to it because I've heard that he's incredible, and hopefully
Wait,
he's
you mean
okay.
you've like never seen it?
Not his stand up. No, I've seen him in
Are you
stuff.
serious?
Yes,
You've never seen
100%.
like a YouTube? Wait, hold on. Put the other one down. We're talking about this now.
I was just getting it out so it's ready. Check out my leg, John.
Yeah, look at them. Look at them gams.
Stems.
Damn dog. So you've never even seen a like a YouTube clip of Sinbad stand up?
I don't think I have.
Oh my God, dude. He was wild. Like he was wild, dude.
No, I mean
Everyone.
I some people saw him recently, like at the casino in Indiana near Cincinnati,
Yeah,
and
Bo
said
Terry,
he
whatever.
just like ripped it for 2 hours, and he's the fucking funniest motherfucker
I'm sure
alive.
he did. He used to
So
say like he doesn't ever even write down jokes, and I'm like, all right, fuck you, Sinbad. We can't all be Sinbad. Some of us
yeah,
have to write down jokes.
I think I heard him talk about that on, was it Marin's podcast? It probably had to
Yeah, I
be.
think so.
So that's, yeah. So I'm pretty excited to listen to that. That's exciting.
Yeah, what all right, what else you got now that we sucked Sinbad's dick?
Last guy, we've talked about him before, but I don't have this album. It's Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
Comedy
Hell
is not
yeah.
pretty,
No, buddy.
and
No,
it's
it's not.
sealed. It's a
It's
sealed
sealed.
one.
Oh
It's
shit.
sealed. For
Open that
whatever
up.
that's
See if
worth,
it's warped.
I'm gonna open it. Also, it's got a little nick in the bottom, so like I don't know, did it get
I mean,
resealed?
everyone hates it, but yeah.
But I think I referenced a bit on this before, the one about McDonald's. Everything at McDonald's is made out of the same thing, including the money that they give you, which is
Yes.
that's just a joke that really resonated with me. You know, sometimes the smallest fucking jokes resonate with you, and it becomes your favorite. And that's one of my favorites for some reason.
Yeah, I get it. All right, give me a second. Hold on. I'm gonna
You gonna get your
disappear
haul
for
too?
just 2 seconds.
Only two?
Ready? You ready to talk amongst yourselves?
It better be longer than two, otherwise I'm not going to find a reason to talk amongst myself. There's not a reason. I mean, I think that Steve Martin was one of the more progressive comedians. I mean, he's wearing lipstick.
He's
You
wearing
know,
lipstick and he gets it. He
it
gets
doesn't seem mean spirited or in bad taste. It's just saying comedy's not pretty, and neither am I if I'm not wearing my makeup.
exactly. Women
And
need
that's
to wear why can't men wear makeup? That's a better
I
question.
agree. I've been thinking about putting on eyeliner and seeing if that gets me on more shows. I think it might.
I want to wear just concealer, just conceal some of these cracks in my faces.
Well, I mean, you could certainly do that. The whole point is so you don't notice
Like
that
I
it's even
got
on
things
there.
I
So
need to hide too, you know? Women ain't the only ones with things to conceal.
yeah, but because the patriarchy means that we're celebrated because we have pock marks on our skin. So if we don't do it, then we're not taking advantage of our own
Yeah, dog.
privilege. And if we're not doing that, then what's the point of it even existing?
That is very true.
That's how I
What's the
feel.
point of existing if not for privilege? Anyway, this is what
That's
I
what I
got
said.
on Record Store Day. I got Iggy Pop live splatter cover colored in 1988.
Nice. Did you get
I
any?
got what?
Were any of them like record store day releases?
Oh, they all are.
All are okay. None of these are.
None of these are cool or independent. This is Ellen John's first one. This is
Oh,
like a
dude, look at that
psychedelic
cover.
album he never released.
What? I mean, he
Yeah,
released
this
it.
is the first time just on ever released.
Oh, so these are songs that no one's heard before other than like people who worked on it.
Yeah. This was recorded in
Ooh,
1967 and 68, but it was never released. So that's a pretty
nice.
dope one.
That is very dope.
And then, of
Dope.
course, I have to represent the man with Warren Zevon
Nice.
Preludes.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, it was a good record store day. I took acid. It was great.
Yeah? Was that Saturday? Or it was
Last
last weekend.
Saturday.
Last
Last
Saturday.
Saturday. Had
Last
a rotating
Saturday.
friends of in and out, had rotating friends all day.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. I don't know if it was on mic or not, but it doesn't
I don't
matter
know,
because
but
we're
people
not
came
talking about it
over.
again.
Yeah, yeah. People came over, people left, people came over, people left. And then I went to a
That's how
great show.
that's how a party
It was a
works.
great day. It was a great record store day.
Nice. Nice. Was it a show you were on or you're just going to watch?
Not doing show on acid right now, but yeah, so yeah,
Come
it was a
on,
good
Shane
show.
Moss did it.
Yeah, Shane Moss does DMT and does it. Yeah, because he's also done it 1,000 times. I have not done acid and performed 1,000 times.
Coward.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
This is
I'm
coming from the
stealing
guy.
your.
This is coming from the guy who hates performing on one beer. Like
Yeah. Damn.
it's got to be two. It cannot be one. It can be none or two, but not one.
Man, for me, it's got to be a bucket and a half.
And it's a 6 bucket. What kind of bucket are we talking?
Five a bucket. So like
5.
7 beers.
Okay,
Seven,
it's a decent.
seven, 8 beers, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm good to go.
That's decent because it's gonna be a high life, so it's like not too crazy.
No, I'm just joking. I've never actually performed. Well, that is not true.
Never. You've never done stand up,
I've never done stand up, but I have done
dude.
it blackout once.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But it wasn't like a paid show.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. It was at a motor, it was at a Shark Tank.
Oh, okay.
The business setup, the business.
S- You were supposed to be. That was part
Yeah,
of
I
the
was
thing.
supposed to be drunk, and they also fed me 5 shots of tequila. Like I didn't pay for any of them. They gave me five
See?
shots of tequila before I went up.
See, that's not on you. The venue did it.
Yeah, the people running the show were like, John, you need to be drunk, and just kept giving me shots. I mean, I crushed it still because I'm a natural performer, right?
And you're great at performing on a lot of alcohol, like whether
Yeah,
you're
dude,
on stage or not.
I'm amazed.
You're a high performing you're high and you're performing.
I'm a high performer. I'm a high functioning performer.
Yes. That's what I meant to say.
I know what you got. But yeah, I don't remember that show, but that it was apparently I did great.
Sounds like someone forgot to record his set that night.
Yeah, I did. I also broke my phone that night and I had to take a cab home. That's how blackout I was. I
So
had to
maybe
take a cab home. What is this, the 1950s?
in 2021,
In like 2019? Yeah, 2017? I don't know how long ago this was.
no year before this year even exists at this point.
None.
Everything's different, John. Everybody is being more conscious of their space and everything is completely changed by the pandemic in terms of social situations.
Everything is dead.
I was expecting to hear that the click clack of that popping and I didn't and I'm very sad.
Yeah, I have the resolution on high, like so you don't hear background noises.
Yeah, man, I wanted to. It's like that's like if you're trying to you're squeezing something that you're sure is going to be a squirt or zit
Squirter,
and it's not and then you're like
hey man, I'm a squirter.
it's
Talk
like blue.
about pimples.
Brr, 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 brr. Um yeah, it's blue. It's like it's blue ball. You let me with blue balls, John. Blue balls
I'm
from your
sorry
pop
about that.
top.
You told me I had it on medium last time, and then you yelled at me and said I can hear my fucking voice in your microphone. I'm
And you
like,
know
all
what's
right, well then let me change it back. That was
yep.
edited out. People don't even know about that, John.
I know, and they're not going to know about this either because I'm not recording these anymore. This is not none of this has been recorded, John. I hate to break it to you, but we've been just talking to each other and enjoying each other's company for the past 45 minutes.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I have a body cam on me because I am a police officer. So
Ah,
we're
it's
still recording.
finally it's finally revealed by his own mouth. He said it himself.
Oh
Are
fuck!
you
Wait a
listening?
second. Wait a second.
Are you listening, Mike
Wait, wait,
Cronin? Are
wait,
you
wait,
listening,
wait,
Josh O'Neill? Of
wait.
course you're not.
Where's my body cam? Oh fuck! Did I forget it? Ah, damn it.
You left it in someone else's car so you could
Yeah,
see
I
what
think I
they're up
left. I
to.
think I left it on with my stack of donuts.
Oh, cops be donutting. Cops be
Wow, this
nutting.
is awkward. Okay, I think I also left my badge on the table at a Dunkin'.
Well, at least it's a reputable institution. That seems like a pro cop institution. They'll hold on to it for you.
No, no, I think it was like a gas station Dunkin'.
Mm. Oh yeah, that's a whole
So
different
I think
situation.
that's long gone. Fuck, the sergeant is gonna chew me out.
Well, he's not going to shoot you though because you're white, so you're good.
Yeah, thank God. Thank the Lord Mohammed.
Don't let him see that shirt
No,
or
no, no.
mine.
I'm gonna hide that. I'm gonna wear this under my bulletproof vest.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine
Can
the
you?
outcry? Could you imagine the outcry from the so-called tolerant right? If a police officer killed an innocent civilian and they had a Malcolm X shirt on when they were brought in.
Yeah, dog. I would be like, this guy gets it. So what'd you do this week? Did you went to shows? You went to an album recording? Where'd you get that cool Cubby Bears hat?
Oh, I got this hat from Wrigleyville a few summers ago.
Oh, that's a dope hat. Go Cubbies.
Yeah.
They're on a hot streak.
Are they? I don't. I can't claim to be a Cubs fan. In fact, that's why I haven't worn it that much lately because I'm already in another city. So what? I'm going to rep some
Motherfucker,
other
give it
town.
to me. Send it to me. I'm a huge Cubs fan.
Nice. Well, I'm going to keep the hat because I like it. I wore it all summer,
Mhm.
John. I don't. We must have hung
Mhm.
out with me wearing it at some point last summer. That is
I'm sure.
before I
I'm sure.
bought.
I'm sure I sucked your dick while you were wearing it.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably true. But no, it's a very comfy hat. I got it at Wrigley. Yeah, in Wrigleyville, a couple years ago, 2 3
Nice.
years
I
ago.
used to live in Wrigleyville. Did you know that?
You lived in Boys Town. I think that's where you lived.
Yeah, I lived on the edge of Boys Town in Wrigleyville.
You were edging in Boys Town.
Yeah, I was just trying to not come.
I love that. I love that for you. That's so great.
Yeah, dude. I mean, can you not come in Boys Town? I don't think you can.
No, no.
I
I
mean,
went to.
there's so many hot boys.
I got some kind of frozen drink in Boys Town and had tacos. It was a blast.
Here's the thing about Boys Town Gay Pride Parade, right?
Have you been?
Yeah, because I lived there for 4 years.
4 years? John, this is an entire existence before you and I. I mean, this was so long
Yeah,
ago. I don't
yeah.
know anything about it.
Yeah, I've told you I've lived in Chicago.
But I didn't exactly know where. Like, I feel like we've never really gotten into those
Oh, I
details.
lived, I lived, I lived like 3 blocks away from Wrigley Field,
Oh, nice.
and but on the border of Boys Town.
That's the shit.
Yeah, yeah. So like, and the that's where I first developed my first hatred of parades.
Oh, whew, man, that sentence started a lot scarier than it ended.
Yeah, no, parade. Definitely support everything. I support the pride.
All right.
Don't support the parade.
Thank Christ. We were going to have to shut this whole thing down, John.
No, 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 no.
Malcolm X shirt or not.
I mean, love who you want or not, but whatever. I don't care about the pride. I care about the parade.
Just get out of the fucking street.
Yeah, dude. Because there was one I remember watching one float on the Boys Town Pride Parade. Uh where it was like 10 like ripped, just like prison ripped dudes in cock socks just thrusting into the air. And it sounds cool, but after the 10th time you've seen that same float, you're like, I've already come. What else you got?
It's like when you're going down like a porn rabbit hole, you got to see weirder and weirder stuff. Like you guys got to start like there needs to be public penetration.
Yeah, but that float was repeated like 10 times throughout the parade. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. Muscular men and cock socks. We all get it.
Are
It
you
sounds
sure?
awesome.
Are you sure you weren't just on acid and those were trails? You thought that were different men, but it was all just one float.
I think I was just drunk up in Chicago. That was
Okay,
mostly it.
that was the pre-psych days. Nice, pre-psych gays.
I mean, I've always been psyched to see gays.
I love them.
Hey, man, who
Ugh, that
doesn't?
feels like a weird way to say it. Um. Oh, it feels like float. I feel like you can't say that about a gay pride parade. That seems like
What, a float?
calling it a float. Like that's not
No, that's
a
what they're
word that
called.
I don't think we use that word anymore about,
They're
you know.
called mobile attraction devices. Yeah, they're called
Cars with paper mache built around them.
paper mache cars. They were
You
called them.
you need to use paper first language when we're talking about floats. Paper mache.
Please,
Thank you.
please,
Please and
please,
thank you.
and thank you.
We did not riot at Stonewall to be said that we float around, okay? We are militant.
Hey, homecomings float. Pride parades roll.
Homocoming float.
Oh my God. Hell yeah.
Happy Pride, everybody. We are
Happy Pride
it's
Month.
over. It's over for us. Not the month, just us.
Just our interaction. We're definitely getting canceled for that.
That's okay.
I hope you make a clip out of that.
It's gonna. I mean, if we're not gonna put that in a clip, what are we gonna put in a clip, John? That's the
You
thing.
got me.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to though. I already feel self-conscious that like more than one of my punchlines is like that I'm sleeping with men, even if it's not like in a negative context.
Hey,
I
man.
feel it feels like should I do that? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't do
Maybe
comedy.
we should all just sleep with men.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I'm
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 not
not seeking
opposed.
it
I'm
out,
not.
but like
I will suck a dick right now.
I've only
Where it
turned one
fits.
I've only turned one person down. Other guys that have hit on me at bars, I've not had to turn down yet, and that's good because who knows what would have happened? I don't know.
I don't know. When they tell me I'm cute and pretty, I'm like so flattered. When
Legit.
they tell me that I deserve to get a good blowjob, I'm like, I do deserve that.
People
I
say
just
that. Someone said
I
that
work
to you.
hard and I deserve a good blowjob from a man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Or just from anybody. Like it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter. I don't care. It's fine
No, I
either
want a
way.
man. I want a man to suck my dick,
Okay.
and I want to be into it.
Oh, so you're not certain that you will? What if you're not?
Yeah, then it's gonna get awkward. I mean,
Okay.
but I mean, I'll just tell him. I'll be honest. I'm gonna
How,
be like, I'll just be like, hey, man, I don't think this is gonna be okay. This isn't working for me.
well, I mean, you probably should wait until you finish.
Well, I'm gonna wait until he throws up from a massive cock in his mouth.
Throws up? That's
Yeah,
ugh.
dude. Dude. I'm hanging 10, dog.
John, we're trying to get some Christian sponsors on this podcast. And this is the
Oh,
kind of filth that
fuck
you bring out
me.
the gate. I told you specifically at the beginning of this.
Wow, I forgot about that. Hey, please welcome K Love to our subscription.
We are appearing on K Love. It's their 4 o'clock hour. They're trying to get a little bit edgy, but I told them that we are both
Virgil.
waspy. We're virgins. We both were raised in the Catholic Church ish, and other. We're Christ boys. We both have long hair and we're white, and we're spreading the good
We love
news.
Christ.
And we believe in the redistribution of wealth.
I love drinking Christ's blood. Is that a good thing to say to Catholics?
Yes. You
When
get your
you're trying
iron.
to tell them you're a wino?
I like to get my iron directly from my Lord and Savior, and that's why.
Hey, I love drinking your Lord and Savior every night for the past 7 years.
You've only been in the church for 7 years?
No, I just been drinking wine that long.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we might have to edit that out because they have been told that we're lifelong. We were saved at the age of -1. So like,
Hey man, I've been saved since the day I almost got aborted. So don't worry about me.
can you say specifically into the microphone that you don't support that kind of thing though? Because
No, I of course I don't because have you
thank you.
ever heard of a woman? All right, first of all, I mean this is still a comedy podcast. A woman's right to choose. When has a woman ever made a right choice? Am I right?
Can't even choose where she wants to eat dinner tonight. Oh, for what?
Oh
Come on.
shit! Oh, what you gonna wear? You can't even choose, bitch.
Do we go left? Do we go right? I don't know. Figure it out for me.
Yeah, we're getting canceled on this one hard. This is. Can you believe we've only been recording for like 35 minutes? Feels like hours.
And I hope that's how it feels when we listen back to it too.
Hey,
No,
buddy.
we're
No one hates you more than me.
and I am so glad for that because if there was someone that hated me more, I would be lights out. I don't even know where I
Yeah.
would go.
Yeah, I
They'd
mean, can you
blackmail
imagine
me.
if you had a friend who hated you more than me? That would be the worst friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be a shitty friend.
Well, not that saying something like this matters, in like I said last time, 45 years from now
Yeah.
when we're finally get hired on to SNL and someone digs through this archive of genius of
Oh yeah, I would love to get hired at an SNL when I'm 85.
yeah, that's who's watching. So, uh
40
but
years.
we are joking, folks. These are all jokes. We're woker than anyone that you've ever met.
Hey
We're
man, no
communists. We're
one's
open
woker
communists.
than
There's
me.
nobody more open woke than a communist. Okay.
Hey, let me tell you about this. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, you mentioned it. You mentioned the communist word. So, like, I was outside Chameleon the other last night, and this guy was out
Communist
there.
million.
It was me and Phil Pointer, and then another guy, and I was just being like, I'm a communist, and he was kind of going. It was Juneteenth, right? So he's talking shit about the U.S. government, which is apropos for
I mean,
Juneteenth, right?
I think that's kind of not okay, but continue.
No, he was an African American gentleman, so it was
That's
okay.
not. I mean, it's
Okay.
it's my country, 'tis of thee. Okay.
My country, love it or leave it, bitches.
Not
Uh,
not exact. Not what I would have said, but again, you said it, so I agree.
hell yeah. As long as another white man says it.
Sorry, I keep interrupting. I'm
Oh,
just trying to keep it
I
goofy,
like when you're interrupting, when you interrupt.
like a raptor, like
Yeah, yeah. Like
Jurassic Park.
anyway, he was talking to me and it was like this guy doesn't know. And I'm like, dude, I don't dude, I told him that I wish I told him on Juneteenth that I said I wish that the race card was a black American Express card that every black person just got as reparations.
That just no interest. You don't got to pay it off. It's just
It's no limit, it's no interest, just fucking.
hell yeah,
I said, and it was like, oh, you really think that? I was like, yeah, dude,
yeah.
yeah. You and he was like, how much money you got? I was like, dude, if you want money, I can just give you money. It doesn't matter. If Phil was the entire time was like, no, dude, he's on our side. He's on our side. He's okay. He's okay. But this dude was just like,
Wait,
I was
this
like,
wait, this guy was a black dude, and he was against that idea,
no, he just didn't, he wasn't sure if he trusted me.
or if
If
you
he,
were just like being facetious, like being an
yeah, yeah,
asshole.
yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Yeah, but I was like, dude, I wish the race car was a Black American Express card that every African American in this country could pull at any time.
Hey man, just say black person. African American. It just sounds patronizing and
All
weird.
right. Well,
Black.
all right. Fucking white guy yelling at me for saying African American. Fuck you.
Don't use that word. Say the N word, John. Say what you mean.
I'll say it. I'll say it. All right. You're
Then what? Say you know what,
right.
John. Say whatever you're most comfortable with. Okay.
I don't even like saying. I once heard recently I heard a guy say wigger,
Yeah, that's
and
not a
I'm
word you
like,
can say anymore.
oh, I don't even like that anymore.
That's been kind of out for a while, but I still occasionally a comedian will say it, and you're like,
Yeah, dude, that's way too close.
doesn't it just
And
feel weird to say it?
it's I know exactly, but I know exactly who you're talking about when you say it, but still, don't say that.
You could just say an Eminem.
Eminem fan.
This guy loves Eminem. This guy looks, dresses, talks like Eminem. You know what I'm saying? He might not like Eminem, but he looks, dresses, and
Guy is
talks just
from
like
the
Eminem.
suburbs, but loves Eminem. Give it up for this. This fallen soldier, Whitey McWhiteface.
Yeah. I'm looking extra pink over here on my screen. I don't know about yours, but whew,
You think you look pink? I think you
that
look
southern
sick.
that southern sun's really setting in.
Oh hell yeah! You get that base burn.
Yeah.
Hey, remember that? That came up on my memories a couple of weeks ago.
The really bad sunburn that I got?
No. The kayaking trip where I went
Oh.
with you, and
The
that
really
and
bad
that was,
sunburn that you got.
yeah, that I got sun poisoning and like
Yeah.
like
Do you want to tell the story or do you want me to tell it
I
in
mean I
my
mean I mean I can tell it. This story is just it's just everyone that we went kayaking on the Little Miami.
Yep.
And then everyone was like, "Hey, John, put on some sunscreen." And I'm just like, "No, I'm trying to get a nice base burn on, like jokingly." And
It's
then
like
we
I'm just
spent like 5 hours out in the sun. And I come home and I am shaking and like throwing up and like so fucking sick, right? And I have no clue what's going on.
God, dude.
Like I had never heard of sun poisoning before in my life. So I was just like I was like I only drank like 3 White Claws on the thing. What? Oh, I was so sick. And then Sarah came home and she was like, it sounds like you got sun poisoning. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
What the
That doesn't
sun?
make sense.
You can't drink the sun. How is it supposed to
That was
poison me?
how are you gonna drink the sun?
Only the ocean drinks the sun because it sucks it in when it goes down into the
Yeah.
sunset.
Yeah, she was like, I was like, the sun gives you life. How can it poison you? And she's like, well, do you like your mom? I'm like, no, fuck that bitch. Oh,
Oh, good point. Salient point.
yeah, she really,
Yeah,
she knew
damn.
how to get to me.
No, I specifically remember because we gave you a ride that day. We
Yeah,
picked you up,
yeah,
and we were like, "We've got sun," because you were like, "Oh, I forgot to sunscreen up." I was like, "We got sunscreen," and you were just like, "I'm good," and we were like, "Are
yeah,
you
dude. No,
use our sunscreen, please?"
yeah, there were people pleading with me.
Please, John, your shirt's been off. You've been direct sunlight. Those nipples have been staring directly into the
Those
gas
those
ball.
tiny nips, those tiny nips are burnt.
They're curling up at the edges like pepperonis.
Hell yeah, those tiny burnt pepperonis.
Man, I want to go kayaking so bad. There's kayaking on the Chattahoochee, so that's going to happen in the next couple weeks for sure.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. I want someone to go kayaking with. You
You
want to
can
get
find
sun
some people.
poisoning
It's such
again.
a fun thing to do. You just get drunk out on the river.
Yeah, dude, you just cabrewing. Cabrewing's
Yeah.
the best.
Cabrewing, even though no one is canoeing at all. Everyone's doing a kayak because there's less arguments in a kayak.
A lot less.
and it's
I
it's
don't need to
all
hear your opinion on life in a kayak.
you just paddle away. All right, okay, cool, great. Let me know when you need something out of my cooler. All right. Leave the chit chat to the other people that are out here. I don't even know you.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Every time I feel like every time I've gone kayaking, like you try to get like a big group of friends, so that always ends up being like some people that you're friends with bring a friend,
Bring friends,
and then
friends.
they'll bring friends, and then it's like a bunch of people that you don't
You don't
actually
even
know,
fucking know now.
and then they start talking about politics, and you're like, I don't like your
And then
politics,
you're like, wait a second, I have a copy of the Communist Manifesto right here.
and they're like, I only listen to Ben Shapiro. What the fuck is a communist? I thought that
Man,
was Nancy Pelosi.
that's when you tip their kayak repeatedly. Repeatedly. You're just going up going, oh fuck.
This is the invisible hand of the free market just spinning
Yeah,
you.
dude. Fuck you. Fuck you in the fantasy sport.
That is a thing though. I saw this on Twitter like yesterday. Marco Rubio posted some shit about communists. Maybe I can look it up because I thought it was funny.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, you vamp
Marco
for a second.
Rubio.
I'll try and find it.
Yeah, awesome dude.
My favorite senator from Florida, because I don't know the other one, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, we all are. I don't think
Little
anyone.
Marco. I mean, he's one of my favorite targets for Trump. Like he's one of the funniest people that Trump could make fun of.
Dude. I mean, is it better than Ted Cruz? Yes, by a millisecond.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to take that back. Ted Cruz is definitely funnier because Ted Cruz has definitely been more of a stand for Trump. Like Marco Rubio does it, but not to this. Because he also didn't call Marco Rubio's wife ugly. He just called him. He just called him little. Like it's emasculating, but it's not like calling your wife ugly and just letting it happen emasculating. You know, I would way rather be called little because like, what does that even mean? Trump's kind of a tall guy. Everyone's little.
Yeah, I know, right?
But like to be like, hey, your wife's a dog and mine is a model, and I'm gonna make you still be a stand for me. I mean, that's pretty. It's pretty
some
gorgeous.
Stockholm syndrome shit.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And it really
that's the kind of shit I'm trying to cultivate.
and it's really like it's perfect for just that's who that guy is. That's who Ted Cruz is. He's just like
He's just a
I don't
fucker.
Yeah, I don't believe in anything. I don't stand for anything. Definitely not my own family. I definitely don't stand for them. So like all bets are off. So Marco Rubio tweeted this. He says, Marxism divides people into either oppressors or victims, calls for overthrow of an evil system, and then seizes complete power in the name of fairness.
Yeah.
Evil and fairness are in quotation marks.
Oh.
The old Marxism used class warfare to divide people. The new Marxism uses identity politics. But the goal is the same. What goal is that?
Yeah, the goal is
by the way?
same, to destroy the bourgeoisie party.
Do you know any Marxists that are talking about identity politics at all?
I mean, I am.
You're not though. Or I'm just going to read what I tweeted because
okay,
I thought
well,
it was great.
Let me tell you what I mean by when I talk about identity politics.
Yes, let's be clear about that.
I'm a Marxist, and I do talk about identity politics. And here's what I say: good for you. That's my opinion on identity politics. Hey, man, whatever you need.
Yeah, whatever it is. But also but what he's talking about, what he's talking about identity politics is like this is just the most recent one, but like a what could be considered a bad faith implementation of Juneteenth as a federal holiday.
Nope.
What about it?
No. Whatever their implication is, whatever they could think of, like, but it'll confuse people. No.
Well, regardless, like, so an example.
What if some redneck sets off fireworks on Juneteenth instead of July 4th? Oh no! Fuck off with all that shit, dude.
So okay,
all that shit.
So yes, that's a good example of like the Republican framing of what identity politics is. Like, what if our
Yeah, it's just
traditions are different somewhat? Oh no. What if but a good example of like, okay, so that's kind of what Marco Rubio means when he's
yeah,
talking
dude.
about
He's
identity
bullshit.
politics. So what I said in response to that, which
Oh yeah.
I'm only saying it in this context because I just want to say it the way that I thought of, is that capitalists weaponize identity politics to divide people. That's literally
Yeah.
you literally weaponizing identity politics, which Marco Rubio does, which Joe Biden does, which
Oh yeah,
Nancy
dude.
Pelosi
They all
does.
do.
That's part of the whole act. That is a capitalist thing to do to keep you fighting about shit that doesn't affect your material like your material outcome.
Doesn't matter.
That's what
Doesn't
they
matter.
want you fighting about instead
Yeah,
of my
dude.
boss makes 100 times more than I do and does less work than I do.
Yeah, no shit.
So that is a weapon of capitalism, what Marco
Yeah,
Rubio is
dude.
talking
But
about.
it also boils down to just whataboutism, which is I know you fucking hate. I fucking hate just the so you're gonna say that you're against the death penalty, but you want to kill Brock Turner, and it's like what? What the fuck's going on? They just lead to so many conclusions.
Yeah.
And whataboutism.
Yes. Whataboutism, and also just this. I've talked about it before, but this just like pro wrestling. That's really what like the weaponization of identity politics boils down to, is just pro wrestling. It's like, here's this thing, whether it matters or not, it's gonna ruin your life. It's gonna
Yeah.
destroy your way of life. The immigrants, the gays, the whatever. And that's a weaponization of identity politics. And there's also an
Oh
argument to be
yeah.
made that like a weaponization of identity politics is saying, hey, Juneteenth is a federal holiday now, and also we're not going to free all of the nonviolent, drug offenders from jail or
Oh, dude,
do
it's so.
reparations or anything like that.
Oh my.
Anyways, the point that I'm trying to make is that
Okay.
Marxists, you and I, we're not going to talk
Yeah.
identity politics in terms of like red versus blue, because that's all that identity politics really is for somebody like Marco Rubio.
Yeah.
Like Marxists, we're not leaning into identity politics. We're leaning into class politics, which are very
Yeah,
different
dude,
things.
which is being exploited hardcore right now.
Yeah, Marxists unite all wage earners under the common struggle, in which Marco Rubio, Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi are all the collective antagonists.
Yeah, dude.
We're not fighting between AOC and fucking Ted Cruz. Like, that's not what we're about. We're about AOC versus Nancy Pelosi and Joe Biden and Ted Cruz. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I mean, I hate to be this guy, but I
Be
hate,
him.
dude. Politicians are themselves corrupt. Like it's just they just want power.
Yes.
Like I heard this from
Or
Sean
money.
Penn. Sean Penn has this great joke. He told it over the last summer.
I think you already told this joke on the podcast. I'm going to be honest.
I'm sorry. I'll shut
It's
up then.
okay. You can say the premise, though.
No, it's just that if you want power, you shouldn't be able to have it. Right?
Absolutely.
If you're actively seeking like a mayor in your tiny town, you just
You're
you just want
disqualified.
you just want power.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yep. That's one thing that I really loved about the organization Socialist Alternative.
Yeah.
So they have I don't know if they have a process in place, but basically they have one elected member in the Seattle fucking city
Yeah.
council.
Yeah.
There is a
Nice.
Marxist in the Seattle City Council who is a member of Socialist Alternative. And she
Nice.
never wanted to be she didn't have aspirations to be a politician.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
literally was just a great leader and communicator and someone who can effectively like elicit the values of Marxism and like labor.
Yeah, dude.
And so Socialist Alternative, as I don't know if it was in Seattle or organization wide, but they decided, we want you to run for city council because we think that you would be a good representative of the working class. And that's why she's on city council right now. She never had, again, no aspirations. I want to seek power. It was
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
it was hoisted upon her. Like, we want you to be we would like for you to represent the working people. And she's won, I think, 2 elections since then.
Nice, nice, dude.
She is, not to totally derail the conversation, but she is currently facing a right-wing recall campaign funded heavily by like Starbucks and Amazon, which is terrifying and fucked up. And if anybody's listening and wants to make sure that there is a socialist on the city council of Seattle, which that's hard to get people to want to buy in on that. But here's the context. Seattle was the first city to implement $15 minimum wage. Now it's going nationwide. Stuff that happens in Seattle and happens generally on the West Coast in more, I want to say left wing, but they're really not. A lot of these cities are not, like,
No, but
but
they're
you know
more
what I mean.
progressive.
But they're more progressive than the most of the country. A lot of big, like, labor type of legislation that passes in places like Seattle, eventually domino effect across the country. So having someone like her in council is important. Maybe, less important than the organization focuses on, which is part of why I'm not really a part of that organization anymore.
Yeah, I signed up for them and they've never sent me anything.
Well, to again, not to get too much in the weeds, but the Cincinnati branch has disbanded. Pretty much everybody in Socialist Alternative Cincinnati decided that they're going to start their own socialist organization.
Yeah, because of that guy. Remember him?
Because of there was some shit. So I don't know, but there is still a Cincinnati Socialist Alternative. This is all. No one cares about this stuff, but
I do.
I want to be accurate. Okay,
I do.
There's 3 major socialist organizations in Cincinnati.
Let's
DSA.
start throwing some people under the bus. Let's start throwing.
Absolutely.
First of all, I want to give a shout out to Robert Herm.
I know that person. Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. That guy sucks.
Robbie H. Fuck you, bro.
Fuck you, dog. Fuck off.
And your toxic BS.
Yeah. Also, Rutger Bogart.
Okay. Sounds bougie. You sure he's a socialist?
He was. Fuck you, dude.
He's a mole. He was a CIA asset.
Yeah, dude, he was a plant. Everyone knew it. You got anybody? Because I got like a big old list.
Well, of course, Stephen Sondheim. Some know him
Sondheim, motherfucking fuck you.
People know him from the movies or whatever that guy did. It's a name, but this is a different guy. It's a totally different guy.
Different guy.
Of course, Timothy McDonald's, not to be confused by Ronald McDonald's.
Hey.
Or also, Timothy McVeigh, for that matter.
That's very important. Timothy McVeigh was a good friend to the cause.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to get us canceled for sure. But I would like to give a shout out to Timothy Chalamet.
Yes.
Not the Timothy, but Timothy Chalamet.
Oh.
You screwed me over and I hate you to death. Fuck off, dude.
Did he steal your screenplay?
Spider-Man now.
Okay, I don't feel like we're in a place to stop, but I do really have to piss, so let's... Unless you want to just go.
Dude, I'm dead right now. You have to know that.
I guess it is 11:00. I guess it is 11:09. No, I'm not.
I'm not. Give a shit?
No.
You think I give a shit about anything in my life?
Do you think I give a piss about shit?
You think I shit about piss, dog? You give a shit about piss?
Piss dog.
Yeah, we're about an hour in. Can you hold off for like 10 minutes?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's power through Father's Day because that's what it is. Did you call your dad?
I literally was talking to him moments before we got on this Zoom call.
Nice. That's good. I
So yeah,
talked to
we
my
chatted.
dad.
I texted him this morning, and then I called him later tonight because I
Yeah.
was I was really busy today. Like I was sleeping on the couch most of the afternoon and watching golf, which I don't care about, but I was watching it.
Just like a dad.
Yeah, so like in a way, I was an honorary father today. I do have a dog, but I don't think that counts.
No, it doesn't, but God bless you.
I also don't really take care of him. Paige feeds him most days and takes him out and cleans up his shit. Like I don't. I'm useless.
Yeah, you're a deadbeat dad. We've already established that.
Deadbeat dad bod.
Yeah, you got a deadbeat dad bod.
Deadhead dad bod.
Lost me. Anyway, I talked to my dad today, so that
Yeah.
was fun. That was
Was it?
it's always a riveting time.
Yeah. Was it fun?
No, no, motherfucker. You know that.
Is that what you called him, motherfucker? Because he fucked your mother.
Yeah, I was like, hey, motherfucker, happy Father's Day.
He's like redundant. You could say one or the other. You don't have to say both.
Anyway, so here's the real thing I wanted to tell you.
Okay.
I let it slip that I was recording a podcast tonight.
Uh oh.
I know, right?
What's up, Ron? You make it this far, Daddy?
I fucked it up. I fucked it up. And I told him that I record a podcast with you. So now, and then he was like, "Where can I find it?" I'm like, "Ah, shit." You
You
have just said
can.
like Apple Music or Spotify or something.
He'll find it there.
Instead, I told him YouTube, so he's gonna watch our clips. Fuck yeah, we got another viewer, dog. I'm a
Yeah.
bringer.
Yeah. Yo, Ron. You're our number one fan now. Sorry.
What's up, Ron?
Just kidding. Just kid. You'll never overtake our number one fan because
It's
she got us
me.
blackout drunk.
Yeah, and it's Sarah. Sarah will watch this video like 12 times. Just mute it just to get us up views.
And give us an inflated sense of purpose. What a lass.
God bless her. God bless her.
And for many more reasons other than just that, just for
I
being
mean,
the
she puts
greatest.
up with me, and that's a
Yeah,
lot.
I mean, yeah, that's
I
I
mean,
feel the
can
same
you
way.
imagine being married? I mean, we're friends, but can you imagine being married to me?
No, because I don't believe in the idea of marriage. So,
Yeah, you don't, and that's what's pissing off your where you're living.
yeah. Oh shit. I was gonna ask you something and I lost it, but it
What
doesn't
were you
matter.
gonna ask me? Something about THC,
No, it wasn't about tender
tender
heaven
hugging cares,
Congress.
tender hugging Converse.
Congress compound fracture.
You nailed it.
I sure did. Shit, man.
Well, all right.
Damn it. I
What
was
was
hoping
it?
I would
Was it
remember.
about
I lost.
Father's Day? Well,
It's
I'm
about
sorry.
you're talking about your dad. You're talking about fucking. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's
No, well,
gone.
I can bring up my dad. I have lots of more stories about my dad. I don't care if he hears it.
If you got another story you want to tell, go for it. Don't let me hold you
All
down.
right, so this is another true story from my dad. I worked this into a bit now, so he's gonna find out everything real fast.
So you're gonna do a bit on the podcast.
Yeah, dude, that's all I do now.
Here's the thing. People act all precious about their bits, but like no one's listening to your podcast, motherfucker. Just do all your bits.
Do your bits.
Entertain the people that love you, because those are the only people listening.
Love me and love my bits.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, let's do that. You do one, and then I'll bring up a premise that I've been thinking about that I did on stage once, and I want to work on this week, but I haven't been working on it writing-wise, so maybe this will kickstart me. Go.
Hey, John, how you doing? Have you been feeling any sociopathic tendencies lately?
Constantly.
What's that like?
I
I
call
don't know what
BetterHelp.
your bit's about. You didn't tell me what your bit's about, so I'm just guessing.
Oh, you were wanting me? No, I'm saying you go into your bit. You were saying you were going to go into a
Oh,
story,
okay.
and then I'll do mine.
All right. Well, now I'm lost, and now I'm just gonna bring up another bit that I've been working on.
If that seems more fun to you, please do.
Hey, man.
You were
One of us is too fucked up to be on camera right now.
Yeah, and it turns out it's me somehow. I've
Yeah,
had one
dude,
drink all
it's
night.
you. You better shut up or shine up. Shut up or shine up. Is that a phrase? I don't think so. Anyway, I know I'm a sociopath now. Like I've come to terms with that, right? But and I know I am a sociopath because my love language is threats. Yeah, we did this earlier. I remember.
Okay, I was like I was like this is either a bit, which is hilarious, which it was, or because you were just saying how fucked up you were. I was like, is he that drunk that he doesn't remember that we
No,
did that
dog.
one?
I remember this. I just want to bring some jokes into this shit.
Hell yeah. Love it. You crushed it. And that's how you know it's good if someone has to say that was very good and I liked it. I thought about it, processed it, didn't laugh, but I really enjoyed it and
Hey,
I'm
no,
glad you
no,
did
no.
it.
You processed it though. It was pretty funny.
And I hope that you do it again next time.
What you got now?
What you
You
I
want
got
me to
now?
switch up? You want me
The
to
jo-
switch up? So, John, I've heard you've been having some wild times lately.
Yeah, I've been going to Trader Joe's, man. Trader Joe's, it's crazy. Like, all right, so Trader Joe's, man, I don't bring Trader Joe's up first, but I've said it so many times that I feel like I got to keep going, with Trader
Got to
Joe's.
go now.
I love Trader Joe's. They got so many great treats and yummies, and they're so when they check you out, it's always an experience. Like I'm not a strip club guy. Okay, I'm not a strip club guy. I've been, I've been
We all have.
a blue blooded American. I've been. I've been.
Oh
All
yeah,
right, been
truck
there,
nuts.
been here, been everywhere. There's a stereotype that people fall in love with their stripper. They think the stripper's into them. Like they think that the flirting that the stripper's doing for pay is like,
Yeah.
they think that they're actually getting hit on. I've never felt like a stripper was actually hitting on me, but I'm 100% certain that I could fuck every cashier at Trader Joe's because they're so flirty. They're good at their jobs. I feel bad not giving them an extra 20 at the end of the exchange. I'm
Hey
like,
man,
I
hey.
finished. Like, oh, the orange chicken. I lost my virginity on that orange chicken. I'm like,
Hey, man,
damn,
we
I like
all
that
did.
orange
We
chicken
all
too.
did. The cashiers at Trader Joe's are soaking, dog. They just want you. They're waiting for you.
If every Trader Joe's cashier is not on OnlyFans, they're making a mistake because they could be making twice what they're making at that non-union job.
Yeah. Also, start paying for porn. Sign up for OnlyFans.
If that's what you're into, or find the screenshots for free online.
Or just not pay for porn and watch it for free, like everyone's been doing since 1994.
Listen, if stand-up comedy is not allowed to make any money, I'll be goddamned if porn can, okay?
Hey, man, porn can do amazing things. Porn's great. I love porn. You're it's like you gained some weight. You're a BBW now.
It's very
What are you?
open-minded.
What are you? 30 years old, still in porn? You're a MILF.
You're a MILF. I've never had a kid. It doesn't matter because
Doesn't matter.
you've
Doesn't
got
matter.
some lines on your face that nobody really notices, but you're
No
old
one
now.
notices, but we're gonna put you in porn.
You're old now. You're not a preteen
What's
anymore,
up? You
so
lost a
you're not young
leg.
enough.
You lost a leg in a railroad accident. Amputee porn, dog. We're gonna get you into amputee porn. Who
Amputee
doesn't
train
love
conductor.
porn?
But that's pretty much the bit, man. It's about
That's
how
it. That's the bit.
I'm sure there's some avenues I can talk about some specific products that Trader Joe's sells, and really just hit that Trader Joe's audience, because there's a lot more Trader Joe's down here than there are.
Trader Joe's.
They love Trader Joe's. They love getting flirted with by the cashier. That's a big part of the experience. So,
Oh yeah, I've never been. I've never been.
I would be surprised, but there's just the one in Cincinnati. So, like, unless you sought it out, you wouldn't go. They're all over down here.
Kroger, because we're American and poor.
And they always make you feel bad. You're just like, I'm so sorry that you have to do this. Trader Joe's, they're like, they're packing up your bags for you. They're chatting you up. They're saying, I love this product. You're going to love this. This is the shit. What are you doing later? Let's grab a drink. Let's fuck. They say that specifically.
Let's fuck. Let's get
I'm
nasty.
like, damn, I've never felt this like attractive outside of a bar.
Dude, you need to start feeling more attractive. I think that's your problem.
Oh, it 1,000% is, but that's
because you are a gorgeous human being.
I'm an 8.
Oh, fuck you, John Shrek. You are hot.
I feel like 8 is hot, but
in a heartbeat. That's what we talked about last week. We talked about if I was gay and if you were gay and if we could both be lovers, wouldn't the world be simple?
We could make this happen, John.
Hey, man, I've tried. I've definitely tried to fuck you, and you're like, I don't think I'm ready for this.
Listen, if you've tried, you definitely haven't tried as much as the other friend who was trying to fuck me, and I didn't know. So,
hey man, you've also all right. So I've desperately tried to fuck you, and then you're always like, hey man, I think I'm too high right now or whatever, and I'm just like, okay then. Let me splash a little something in your drink.
What did I give you all that? What did I give you all those drugs for then? If you're,
yeah, I know, right?
I thought that was the reason that you were taking them.
I thought that was the reason I threw them in your drink.
Well, I'm about to be taken advantage of, so go ahead and follow me at Shrek John on Instagram. Why not? Follow the podcast at Soup for Family, and you can follow this guy wherever he tells you to.
Oh man, I might be at John Holmes Lives, might be John Bidet Ramsey. Who knows?
Bidet with a silent T, so you know what to do. Be good to yourself and to others, and yes, thank you. Bye.